Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Our life is controlled by what is in our hearts. Heart is a storing place or a reservoir, a storing place for both good and bad, according to how and what one store. So every day we are storing something in our hearts. If we store good things, then it will give out good things. If we store bad things, then it will give out bad things. Just as a good tree produces good fruit and a bad tree produces bad fruit. That's how our life is. In Proverbs 4:21, we are advised to keep the wisdom of God within our hearts. Generally, it is talking about the Word of God, because the Word of God is the wisdom of God. If we store the Word of God in our hearts and let it control our lives, even if we hear or see the negative things around us, this Word of God will guard our hearts from letting those things entering our hearts. But we have been given a choice, either to let the Word of God to come into our hearts or to let the things of the world to control our lives. The Word of God gives us the direction to live a right life. It protects us from making and choosing the wrong direction. In Psalms 119:11, the psalmist says, I have hidden your word in my heart so that I might not sin against you. The psalmist has stored up his heart with the word of God so that he might not sin against God. And he knew that only the word of God will guard his heart from letting other things to come into his heart. One thing we learn from this passage is that the only weapon against the things of this world is the Word of God. And if we let the Word of God dominate our lives, then there will be no space for other things to occupy our lives. The dominant force of something will rule out the less dominant force. God bless you all.